Welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. I'm Greg, and this is one beautiful restoration on a 1971 Chevelle with a big block 454 under the hood. Take a look at this gorgeous car, man. Love the color. It's a kind of an unusual color. It's kind of a bronze, burnt orange kind of color. Just really, really cool with the black stripes. One of these would be really easy to find in a parking lot full of Chevelles because nobody else is going to have this exact color for sure. I mean, I'm loving on it. We've got great looking chrome on the marker lights, around the headlights. The grille itself and the bumper look like they're beautiful. I mean, somebody took really good care of this and somebody did a beautiful job on the restoration on it. As you look down the side of the car, you can see all the reflections in the paint looking sweet. Now, it's got a light metallic in it. From a distance, you really can't see it. You get up on close on it and you can see that metallic paint just sparkling. You can see that the door's nice and flush with the front fender. It's also nice and flush with the quarter panel back here. Of course, I love the tire and wheel setup on it also. You get in the interior here in my favorite color interior, black, sinister. Great looking upholstery in here. All the seats look like they're brand new. Back seat also looks brand new. Package tray looks new. We've got 3 seat belts out back, so if you got kids, you can put them in the back. The shoulder belts are still there. The dome light's working. I mean, everything about this car is just looking sweet as can be. All the finishes are nice and neat and tidy. Like I said, they must have started with a very, very good car when they did the restoration on this baby, because I tell you, she is gorgeous inside and out. Now, whenever you're looking at a car, one of the most important things to do is look inside the trunk. Wow, nice and clean. Make sure if it's got a mat, you always pull the mat up and look underneath. The floorboards in these things and the wheel well is one of the first things to go, because these trunks always leaked if the car's set outside a lot. You can see that everything in here is nicely finished, looking good. Restoration on this thing is very, very nice. You can see that the whole gutter system here is all nicely painted. See how nice and clean all that is? Somebody spent a lot of time. Then even the bottom side of the deck lid's all nicely painted. Now, when you look down the side of this car, you can get a really good look at the stance on it. She's just looking absolutely beautiful. I really like the vinyl top on this car also. Now, at Vanguard Motor Sales, we do not do any consignment whatsoever. That means we own this car, and a lot of you may be wondering what that means to you. Most classic car dealers sell on consignment. They sell just about anything that'll roll through the door, and they don't know much about the cars. Finding a Vanguard quality car isn't easy. Our team of 15 buyers review thousands of vehicles each month. Our inspectors travel all over the country to handpick each of our cars, which saves you time, money, and frustration. Think of us as your expert hands, eyes, and ears to make sure that you end up with the highest quality car. We have almost 50 team members here at Vanguard, and every one of us is a gearhead. Growing up around the Motor City, all of our families worked in the auto industry. I grew up working in the garage with my dad, and we worked on countless classics over the years. Around here, cars are a way of life. Let's take this big block for a ride. Sounds amazing. Now, the previous owner stated that it was making about 500 horse, and with the feeling of the accelerator, I'd say he's pretty darn close, man. This thing's got a lot of zippity-doo-dah in it for sure, man. You lay into the accelerator in this thing and away you go. She sounds amazing, she's looking amazing, And now we're gonna take it back to the shop and put it up on the lift so you can see just how nice the bottom side is too. As far as I know, we're the only dealership and or auction house that shows every car in our inventory. Every car goes on the lift and gets pictures. And we can deliver this baby anywhere in the world. You just give us a call at 248-974-9513. Tom answers his phone just about 7 days a week and 24 hours a day. You give him a call, he will tell you exactly how easy it is to park this dream in your driveway. Brakes feel good, the steering feels great. I mean, everything about this thing just absolutely off the chart. Now you can see down here on the dash, speedo's working. Everything's looking fairly stock. It does have an aftermarket vintage AC control, but it looks like it belongs there. It's got an aftermarket radio in it, and it looks like it belongs there. Tell you what, this thing is just driving as smooth as can be. Now I want to thank all 1.6 million of you who have already subscribed to our channel. It's a great way to keep track of what we've got coming in. If you hit the little bell button next to the subscribe button, you'll get a notification whenever we get new inventory coming in, so you may be the first one to see new inventory. So don't ever hesitate to sign up for our YouTube channel. Now we're gonna head back to the shop right now. We're right outside the Motor City. We'd love to have you come visit, check the cars out in person, or send an inspector, no problem whatsoever. If you could just do me a favor and let us know you're coming so we can be ready for you. And here's our shop right here. We're located right here in the Motor City at 15100 Keel Street in Plymouth, Michigan. This building is where our team of 15 world-class mechanics inspect and improve every one of our cars. All of our work is done in-house. Our mechanics only service the vehicles we sell. We start with a thorough inspection and test drive. Then our team gets to work. We take the time to learn each car and fix the things that I would fix if it was mine. If that means the engine needs to come out, then it comes out. When you purchase a classic car from an auction or another dealer, in most cases it hasn't been inspected or serviced. You may be in for some unpleasant surprises. At Vanguard, we save you from the headaches that cost you time and money by handling this process for you. Right down the road is our 40,000 square foot indoor showroom. This building is climate controlled and houses over 100 amazing vehicles. We're constantly bringing in new inventory, so you never know what might show up tomorrow. We are underneath this 71 now, and it has been all cleaned up. As you can see, the tank's been all cleaned up and restored. We got a fairly new exhaust system on this car. It does have a 12-bolt rear end in it. I just rolled it over and counted it right around a 343 gear. We do have drum brakes out back, and the guys here will take the drum brakes out and make sure, they'll take them all apart, make sure they're all installed correctly. I see some new parking brake cables. I see Flowmaster mufflers, that's why it sounds so good. Looks like the front half, the exhaust here is stainless steel too. Turbo 400 trans, that's a 3-speed automatic, similar to what would have come in the car from the factory. Previous owner says it's got a shift kit in it for nice firm shifts. We'll talk about the motor here. It's got some 3/4 link headers that are jet coated. I see a lot of new parts on the disc brakes up front. Again, everything's been cleaned up under here. Front frame horns are nice and straight. We got a Mylodon pan on the bottom side of this 454. Core support's in good shape. Chrome on the front bumper looks good. It's got a mechanical fuel pump on it also. I spotted that. Tires look like they're in good shape. These are BFGs, and these are 245 60-15s on some American racing wheels. All chromed up and looking beautiful. You can see those disc brakes also. Wheel well's nice and clean. As you look down the side of the car, man, that color is cool. It's got a rocker molding that's aluminum, that's all polished up, looking good. Frame's been painted up. We've got an O2 bung welded into the exhaust here too, so if you want to check the O2 when you're tuning this baby. Two 75/60/15s out back. Again, same good looking American Racing rims. These things look like they're brand new. But we're gonna lower this baby down and look under the hood. We are all nice and shiny here, baby. We got aluminum heads, aluminum intake. That's an Edelbrock intake, and it looks like those are trick flow heads. Got some great looking aluminum valve covers that say Chevrolet on them. Those jet coated headers look like they're fairly new. We got power brakes. I see power steering. The inner wheelhouses are all looking nice and clean. All the hoses are looking like they're in good shape. The AC compressor is a late model AC compressor with some custom brackets on it. Serpentine belt setup. Everything under here is nice and clean, looking beautiful. Let's take a peek at the distributor. It's got an HEI distributor. If I remember right, it's a 770 Holley. It's dual feed and it's vacuum secondaries. Bottom side of the hood's painted up, looking beautiful. It's got an AC Delco battery in it. Guys, give us a call at 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this little dream in your drive.